You're paying for 2 Starlink subscriptions and only using the bandwidth of one. SpaceX won't tell you this, but Windows doesn't bond multiple WAN connections by default. It just picks one. So I went and built the software that does. Here's the 5-minute setup. What you need is channel bonding, and that's what Speedify does. Speedify routes all your traffic through a single encrypted tunnel and splits individual packets across both Starlink internet connections simultaneously. The result is that in good conditions, Speedify can use 95% of the combined throughput of both dishes. And if one dish drops during a satellite handoff, the other keeps everything running with no interruption. Here's the Starlink setup on Windows. It takes about 5 minutes. Step 1, connect your PC to the first Starlink internet connection, either over Wi-Fi or Ethernet from the Starlink router. We prefer and recommend Ethernet if you can make it work. It's much faster, much more reliable, less vulnerable to interference from other systems. Step 2, connect your second Starlink. Use a USB Ethernet adapter for the second port, or it's possible to do it with a second Wi-Fi adapter. But really, as I said before, we recommend 2 Ethernets, and a USB-C Ethernet works just fine for this. Step 3, download and install Speedify from Speedify.com. Works on Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, and Linux. Step 4, open Speedify. It automatically detects both Starlink internet connections and starts bonding them. You'll see both listed as active in the connections panel. Step 5. If you're physically mounting a second dish, Speedify has a built-in alignment wizard. Use it to dial in the signal before you lock the mount down. At the bottom, there's a setting, audio tracking. If you turn that on, Speedify plays audio beeps that get faster as alignment improves. So you can do it by ear without staring at the screen while you're at the top of a ladder or balanced on a rooftop. Step 6. Once both dishes are running, open the Starlink Control Center inside Speedify. You'll see a summary card for each dish, download and upload speed, ping to the Starlink ground station, obstruction percentage, and uptime all live. You'll also see the Obstruction Map, a fisheye view of the sky seen by each dish, showing exactly where the signal is being blocked. 2 dishes are covering the same patch of sky. Speedify will suggest that you rotate them to get a better view. Step 7. Check the connectivity card. It shows a 15-minute timeline for each dish with a combined row at the bottom. That combined row tells you whether your 2 dishes are filling in each other's gaps or just duplicating coverage. If you see gaps, even when both dishes show green, they're probably seeing the same obstructions, and that's worth fixing. Step 8. Run a speed test. Both Starlink dishes bonded through Speedify, you should see noticeably faster upload and download speeds than either connection alone. When mounting your dishes on your roof, try to get some physical separation between. The Starlink documentation says 30 centimeters, 1 foot, is enough space between the dishes. But based on our experience, that's not actually enough. If you can get them 6 or 10 or opposite ends of your house apart, we found much better performance, a much better ability to actually bond them and get the speeds added up. If you want to combine more than 2 Starlinks or bond your Starlink internet with cellular, I have videos on that too. Check the channel. You can get started with Speedify at Speedify.com.